all good down there? You ready?
Yes.
Okay. So the title is, and again, this is from the Paranormal subreddit. The title goes, okay, ghosts are real. I'm right now sitting on my front porch smoking a cigarette.
Next to my ghost friend.
Next to Casper.
Yeah.
You're laughing now, but
Fuck.
Also, I don't know why I didn't mention this before. My white car is named Ghost, and the white SUV that I had before that was Casper.
oh my God, you are a spooky bitch.
So I have like a
Love
little
that.
spooky trend.
Yeah.
A spooky bitch. Haven't heard that one. Sorry.
Okay.
Spooky bitch fall.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the spooky phone case for a reason.
I love it.
I'm right now sitting on my front porch smoking a cigarette. I cannot bring myself to go back inside my house. There's someone in there.
Fuck.
Just over 2 months ago, I moved into a new house after losing nearly everything to COVID. I won't go into details or draw it out. Typing this out is making my eyes well, and every hair on my body is standing straight up. But god damn it, I saw a human-shaped shadow in my walk-in closet. Am I going crazy? Maybe, but I know that I am not at the same time. Okay, this is what happened. I'm laying in my bed, browsing Reddit, and from the corner of my eye, I catch some movement coming from my closet. Within literal milliseconds, I turn and see someone standing inside of it, looking right at me. You guys, I flipped the fuck out, sprung up, ran out of my room, slammed the door, and grabbed a kitchen knife. I yelled and screamed about calling the police, that I had a knife, and basically acted like a scared monkey. No response. After about a minute of yelling, I realized I'd left my phone in my bedroom to call 911. I slowly peeked in. There was simply nothing there, you guys. Nothing. No one could have gone anywhere. I'm fucking pissed and terrified about this. I saw this person. I saw their shape, their movement, their arms. There was a humanoid figure in my closet, and that is all I know. I don't know what to do from here. Update number 1. Nothing at all. Back in the house. Update number 2. I took some advice from some of you, and feeling very, very silly, I spoke loudly and assertively to my empty closet and told the entity to leave. Update number 3. Nothing has happened still, but I found out some really unfun news. Apparently, the previous owner of this house committed suicide. I wasn't able to get any more info than that. That does not make me feel any better. I don't know if they were in the house when they did it, or if they were male or female, or if it's related at all. I will update this post if anything happens again.
I'm guessing there's an update.
There's more.
Oh, motherfuckers. See? Couldn't get off that easy.
Yeah, no way.
Wouldn't have made it.
So they posted like update number 4. Of course, mods removed it. They go update number 5. I left a comment in this thread to update anyone who cares. I left the house after another incident. And so I'm going to scroll and find their comment. They go, I tried to make another thread to update everyone, but the mods took it down. Maybe some of you will see this comment. I left the house, drove up to Sacramento to stay with friends for a little while, and even though they think I'm going crazy, they are being supportive. So I was asleep in my room with the closet door closed securely as I could, which means I stacked some furniture in front of it, LOL. I was woken with 3 very hard and very loud bangs on the door. That was it for me. I was more scared this time than the last. I took off and don't even think I locked the front door behind me. It was about 3 a.m.
Fuck.
This to me though, like I 100% believe in ghosts. Like I believe in bad energy and like whatever, like not saying that someone committed suicide necessarily bad energy, but like I believe in that shit. But also you hear these insane stories about people hearing like movement in their walls or footsteps above them. And there's fucking people living in their attic. Yeah. Or there's people living in their like a crawl space in a wall that they didn't know existed.
I've heard of that.
So I'm like, maybe there's a fucking person living in his like attic that is
Parasite?
Like the door is. I never saw it.
You guys haven't seen that?
Movie night.
Yeah.
Dude, I did not fuck with that movie.
Would you watch it again with me and Morgan?
No.
Yeah. Well, we got it. We can handle it.
A lot of people love it though, but
no, everyone has.
Wasn't for me.
When I say I haven't seen it, everyone's reaction's like you have to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It won so many awards. It was clearly good.
Apparently there's a ton of metaphors in there that just, I missed.
No one's home.
I was
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
I was too busy like waiting for like where I'm gonna be scared and need to like protect myself and like you know what I mean. So I wasn't like looking out for like I didn't know that it was
poetic justice.
Yeah, the poetic part of it. I didn't
you.
realize that. I was just like waiting to be scared and have something jump out at me,
Right.
and it's not like that. So
Right.
I mean,
More intense.
yeah. So at the end of the day, like there are at the end of the day, I haven't said that in a while. There's definitely some like connections that they make with the real world that are, you know, really powerful that people really latched onto. And that's why the movie won so many awards. But the way that I viewed it when I was just expecting something completely different, yeah, maybe if I watched it again, but
Yeah.
the ending wasn't it for me.
Oof.
Top comment.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, go ahead.
So top comment on this one. I lived in a small apartment where we'd experience odd noises and the like. The most memorable experiences were in the bathroom, where the bathroom taps turning themselves on at full blast at 2 a.m. And once while I was in the bathroom, I saw a shadow walk as clear as day across the open doorway. I also saw one while at work in a warehouse. It walked through one wall, crossed the warehouse, and vanished through the opposite wall. That person has someone following them.
Yeah, I don't like
Jesus.
this. But you know what? I don't know. My reaction was like, she's like, I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette. What would compel you? I'm not judging, but I'm going to sound like I'm judging. If this happened, like you're sitting down and you're like, Reddit, like, wouldn't you like call somebody and be like, I am terrified?
Wasn't this?
No, she was like live. She's like, I'm sitting on my doorstep smoking a
Yeah,
cigarette.
they posted on Reddit.
Right after
Yes.
the
She's like, I'm sitting outside my house. I'm too scared to go inside.
I don't think you know what to do when that happens. Like when the Palm Springs thing happened,
Yeah.
I was just like this. I like kept trying to tell myself this isn't real. But
Yeah.
like I hadn't been asleep yet.
Right.
And like when we did I had like a sleep paralysis story like a while ago, and we've talked about it more recently.
Yes, I hate
And
it.
so I started to think about it, and I'm like, could that have been a sleep paralysis type dream?
Yeah.
But I hadn't fell asleep yet.
Yeah. You would know.
In this situation, like when it happened to me, I'm just like, I kept telling myself it's not real. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like you don't know who to call because it's like, it's not like an incident where you can call 911. Like someone's
Yeah.
breaking into my house. It's like, oh, I fucking saw a ghost.
That's true. You're right. Now that you say that, it's like, what do you do? And you're also like, I had a really weird instance with sleep paralysis, and like, you guys are like two of my closest friends, and like you've never heard these stories because it's like you don't really know who's gonna take it well and who's gonna like think you're crazy. Because I've had even like more crazy stories than like that. Like I think I told you the Grim Reaper one.
No. Oh my God.
Did I tell you that one?
I feel like that sounds familiar. Was it a while ago?
Yeah.
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 I think you did.
It was like it was basically I was sleeping. It was at one of our apartments.
Mm-hmm.
It was at Meadows.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like a very lucid dream because I was in and out of sleep to the point where it was almost like Inception. I couldn't tell when I was actually sleeping anymore because I was like so conscious. Like
It felt so real, like
it
reality.
but I could hear them. Like it was one of those, maybe I was still in school or something because I was like sleeping in a little later. They were going to work.
Yeah.
And I could hear them like getting ready and stuff. So I knew I was actually awake unless I was like sleeping but hearing them. I don't know. But I was so in and out of slumber. And then it was to a point where I literally tricked myself into like literally not knowing if I was sleeping anymore. And I must have it was an out of body experience. It was like I was walking through my apartment, but I'd never gotten out of bed. But I tricked myself into thinking I was out of bed.
Oh my God.
And I went into the kitchen. Like nobody was home, so they had clearly left. And I went into the kitchen, and the only thing standing in the kitchen was a Grim Reaper. And it was so real feeling that I literally woke up and I literally
hate dreams
sat
like
there
that.
for like a while, and I was like, did that actually happen? Did I get up and sleepwalk? And then not too long, and they say when you see the Grim Reaper, it means death is like upon you. And I want to say my grandpa passed away not too long after that. So it was kind of like, take that as you
it was
will.
like foreshadowing.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I didn't think much of it, but I will say that there was death not that long after. And I've never in my life seen the Grim Reaper and that's the one and only time I've ever seen it. And I like have never even seen a movie with a Grim Reaper. Like, I don't even know where my mind like put that, but it was weird because it was full day.
Yeah.
It was a morning. There was sunlight. The apartment was cheery. There was nothing scary or dark about the apartment. It was as if everything was normal, but the Grim Reaper was just chilling in our kitchen having a coffee. Like, that was it.
Do you remember Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah.
Do you remember they always have like the Grim Reaper? Or is that the right show?
The only thing I
It's
think
one
of,
on like Cartoon Network.
There's something like that they
It's
always
not the
have
Fairly
that,
Odd Parents.
But that's what whenever you like when you're telling that story, that's like what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
It's like the one with the little girl. Like she's a little animated girl.
oh, what is that show? It's not very. No.
Mm-mm. I think is it Grimm? Is it literally called
She
like
has
Grimm
like
or
her
something?
own little like Grim Reaper.
Yeah. Speaking of though, I'm like browsing for more posts. Homeless woman lived in a man's closet for a year.
Ugh.
That is Parasite.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't want to give anything away.
That's Japan.
Sorry.
It literally was
it back.
in Japan.
God damn
No,
it.
I you know me. I Google spoilers.
Yeah.
Like you,
Weird.
yeah,
You
you're-
Google the end. Actually, it's funny because Morgan, as we all know, well, I guess I don't know if everyone knows this, but like she will literally Google the end of a movie while she's watching it.
everyone knows
That's like an
now.
anxiety thing.
Yeah, and
It
like,
is.
Yeah.
but it's funny
Anxiety
because
ADHD thing. Yeah.
my what I would call step grandma, my stepmom's grandma, she told me once when I was younger that she would read like the last like 5 pages of a book before she would read it to
That
see if it was
part,
worth her time.
I don't get it.
I was like,
That's
is
crazy.
So interesting.
But
you
I
think
have-
that's crazy?
But I have like read a lot of books where I get to the end and I'm like, I wasted all this fucking time.
True.
Are you kidding me?
But I can't like. Part of what keeps me reading is wanting to know what happens.
Oh, I skipped to the end a lot.
What?
And I still keep reading.
Ugh.